Recently, I happened to have a chance to eat with a real rich person, so I went. There was a gap between the common sense of rich people and my common sense, and it was a very informative opportunity, so I would like to write a little about it this time. Differences in attitudes towards money. What I felt was the overwhelming difference was the difference in attitudes towards money. I had always had a negative image of money as something vulgar. However, I realized that this way of thinking was wrong. They hold an event every month, and it seems that the content of the event is only for family members, but it seems that they always charge a participation fee for the event. The amount is set at a price that is neither cheap nor expensive, and I seriously thought, why would they take money from family members? Why not just do it for free in the first place? But maybe this way of thinking was wrong. By paying money, you can eliminate the guilt and the feeling that you are being given something. Also, by receiving money, you can guarantee the quality of the event. It is true that the more free it is, the greater the risk that it will be careless. However, by receiving money, this can be guaranteed, and even if something would normally be expensive, by setting it at a low price, you can participate conscientiously. Maybe making it free is a bad thing, and in the first place, I felt that there was no need to be kind to family members who complain and say, make it free. Open to all, born from overwhelming ease. This was really shocking, but people who become rich gather information quickly, and by the time rumors spread on the streets, they are already at the level of quitting and preparing for the next step. I couldn't help but wonder how they managed to gather so much information, but I felt that it was open to all. I felt that they were very good at not rejecting anyone, but thinking about how they could make use of them and using them well to raise their own level. They hate the word network, but naturally build their network. The point is that they say, I hate the word network, but naturally go through the trouble of building a network. It's true that they're not interacting with various people in an attempt to build a network, but it just turns out that way. It's an invincible spiral where you naturally attract people with an aura of being cheerful, friendly, and never rejecting them. And as you become friends with them, you are more likely to be introduced to various people. Honestly, I can't help but feel that at this point, it's more about how much humanity is required than the ability to make money. There is a strong feeling that not knowing is a loss. The last thing I felt was a rejection of ignorance. It's not that not knowing is inevitable, but it seems that they are more afraid than anything of not studying or seeking out information from the perspective of losing out. They lived in a completely different world than me, but they still said that it's important to get information as quickly and accurately as possible. It's good to study from newspapers and such, but it seemed to me that the fastest and most accurate way to do it is to ask someone who is at the forefront of that area directly. However, there aren't many elites at the forefront nearby. That's why I felt that the first step is to be at the forefront yourself and be able to interact with such people.